Hi, I'm Sonia Kohlberg with the Oklahoman, and I'm here today with Bill and Dana Williams, and we're talking about this incredible medical experience that they had today. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for taking your time.
Well, and so Bill, you had a stroke, and what made you want to try Dr. Tobenek's treatment?
Well, because they're really, for people who have suffered a stroke, there is really no other alternative other than long treatment, physical therapy, speech therapy, that sometime you get a result and sometime you don't. Bill's been taking speech therapy for 3 years, and he's actually had a really good result. It's been wonderful. But after that, there is nothing else. And so this is a glimmer of hope to have something restored to his life that he has not had.
Yes, okay. And so what happened right after the doctor gave the injection?
It was amazing. He put him upside down for 5 minutes, and as soon as he came up, he could immediately lift up off the table, and he couldn't do that in a long time. Now that seems pretty amazing, but he would roll over, and I'm taking probably too much time. So
go ahead. No, go ahead.
The most amazing thing is that he had him count to 10, and he'd had him do it before that, and he went really, really slow. And actually, while I was still upside down, like 3.5 minutes in, he had him count to 10, and he could do it real fast and much clearer. And then when he got him up, went to get him up off the table, believe me, we've done all kinds of treatments, and for him to be able to roll over and get himself up was very, very difficult. We went back to the hotel, and we'd had a friend that had been trying to show him how to use a computer, and he really could not do it because of the apraxia, and he couldn't find the letters. He would know what he wanted to type, but he would search and search and could not find the letters on the computer. He just couldn't do it. So when we got back to the hotel, we thought, let's just try this and see what happens. And we sit down there at the hotel computer, and we were going to get him to spell my name. And rather than that, he spelled out Bingo, which is a pet name that he has for me. And then he wrote out, I love you. And he started out going really slow and would pick it. And then all of a sudden, he started going laterally. And he was picking up speed, and then he was typing things. Now, granted, he never has been a computer whiz, so it's not fantastic, but he can sit down now and open up emails, and he could take his time, and he could find and type responses to somebody.
Wow. Well, now, how long do these effects last? Do you have to get more injections? Or?
Well, for Bill, for stroke, and this is still a learning process, even for Dr. Tobenek, because he's just started doing the stroke treatment.
And burn well.
Oh, he was the first one they treated for stroke, but he's done multitudes of patients now. But anyways, his thinking is with a traumatic brain injury such as a stroke or other injury, maybe a car accident, because he's treated other people as well for traumatic brain injury, that the swelling in there, once the shock goes in, he's thinking, and the swelling is reduced by use of the Enbrel, which is a very common drug that's used to relieve swelling and pain for rheumatoid arthritis, that it shouldn't have to go back and treat it again. It's just that maybe we could go back and get a little bit more reduction. It's on a very microscopic level. You know, usually after an injury there's swelling there and most of it goes down immediately, but his belief is that on a microscopic level that there can still be some reduction and get some use of that brain area. Wow. And so to answer your question, he's thinking you shouldn't have to come back, but if you do, you might continue to get a little more improvement, and the improvement would vary from person to person depending on the type of stroke they had and how much damage is done.
Are there any drawbacks or concerns that you have about this?
We had a little bit going in, but you know what? And I think he would tell you too, to not try it and be the way you are. And I can't even speak to how he's really was isolated in himself. And nobody else can answer that. But to not have taken the risk, it was worth the risk. It was well worth the risk. Now, he has not had any people that have had side effects or anything like that, or any bad things, and we have not seen anything.
Right.
Only good come from it.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We appreciate it, and good evening.
Yeah.